Hello, this is me solving the 11 by 11 Rubik's Cube. As you can see, I have sped it up to 16 times. And yeah, to begin, you pretty much start with doing each side first. So, like the squares inside of the sides, I don't know how to explain it. So think of a 3 by 3. All of those middle pieces, like the 9 by 9 in the middle, is one of the middle pieces in a 3 by 3. So we're solving that. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm doing the white side right now. Occasionally you'll see splotches of white, and we're just about done with that. And that took me a good amount of time. In total, the whole solve was about an hour and 35 minutes, which isn't too bad. After the white side, I'm going to switch to the opposite side, which is yellow. So I'm going to be solving the yellow, which you'll be able to see every once in a while. And yeah, this one, very similar to doing the white side. I just have to make sure whenever I'm putting something on the yellow side that I don't mess up the white. So now that I'm done with that, next is one of the other sides in between them, which I've chosen to do blue. This one actually took me a good bit of time just to get my head around what I was doing, because my brain stopped working. But eventually I figured out what I had to do and finished it up. This one probably took me, if not the longest, close to. This one and the next side, which is orange. Alright, so I just finished the blue. I still have the white and the yellow on the sides. All I can really spin is the I can only really spin the cube one way, so I don't mess up the white and the yellow. It just makes it a little bit of a pain. So now I'm doing orange, which is just one of the sides next to blue. It didn't really matter. Just not the opposite. This one probably would have taken longer than the blue, but I didn't have to think about how to do it. So, yeah. Last, we're going to solve the red and the green together. This is really easy and goes by super fast. Pretty much just, if there's a lot more red lines on the green side, then I'll do that. But after I do that, just kind of one piece at a time, I just can swap them over. And as you can see, that's already done. So now that we have all the middle bits done, took a little break, but now we're solving the side bits. I like to start with the white side bits just because I find white the easiest color to find. So doing all the white ones, after I'm done with all the white ones, I'm going to move on to the yellow. We're pretty much, the idea with the bigger cubes is to just make them, turn them into a 3 by 3. So that's what I'm doing, putting all these pieces like this. Pretty much at the end, I'll just solve this as I would a 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube. So I'm still working on the yellow sides for now. Wow, that can't really tell what's going on. The video quality is not going to be very good, so I'm sorry about that, but you get a general idea of what's going on. So last I'm working on the middle sides, so yeah, once I get down to 3 here, this is actually the longest part of the video. So there's a thing called parity, and that just means that when you're solving a larger cube than 3, when you're making turning it into a 3x3, things don't always line up correctly, and you gotta do a stupid long algorithm to fix it. And my cube had parity. I didn't know which one, and that was very hard for me to grasp. It took me probably 30 minutes to, figure out how to solve it. So I had to solve it I had to work towards the parity myself, but I didn't know which one I was working towards, and I couldn't figure out how to do it in my brain. My brain just broke. I couldn't do it. So it took me a while. So I'll just let you suffer through this a little bit. Here we go, and we're done. So as you could see there, the green and white side piece was backwards. That's the parity I'm talking about, and I don't know the algorithm. This is the only one I don't know, so I have to look it up, and that's what you're seeing here. It's just a long one, but what it does is it just fixes the parity and realigns those pieces, which will be good. And after I'm done with that, that is it. It is now a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and so that is how I'm going to solve it. First, I'll start with the white cross, which I have right there. Next, I'm going to put in the white corners. This is the layer by layer method, I think. I don't know what they typically call it. Solving this cube is made slightly more difficult just because when you try to move one layer, it moves many others, and I don't know how to hold it properly. Anyways, I'm working on the middle layer now. Alright, now to the yellow. Gonna make the yellow cross, and then make sure the yellow cross bits line up. And thankfully for me, all the corners just happen to line up also, which that can also create parity, I believe. Maybe it's only even numbered Rubik's Cubes, but either way, I didn't get one. So now I just do the final algorithm a couple times. And drum roll. Okay, come on. Yay, it is solved. And there we go. 11 by 11 Rubik's Cube. Thanks for watching. Bye.